Hey, this is Greg Hague, the real estate maverick. And do you remember that movie with the broadcast guy? Great movie where he said, mad as hell, I'm not going to take it anymore. And he got everybody in the whole city like, we're mad as hell, we're not going to take it anymore. Well, that's the way you should feel. Whether if you're a realtor, of course, I'm a realtor and I'm speaking primarily to realtors. Whether you're a realtor, you're a consumer, you're an appraiser, you're a real estate attorney, you should be mad as hell at Zillow and not taking it anymore. And I'm going to tell you why, because their new instant offers program is going to be ruinous to our industry and it's going to suck millions in equity away from innocent home sellers. So what's it all about? Well, we're mad at Zillow. We're not going to take it anymore. Why should we be mad at Zillow? First of all, if you're a realtor, you know that Zillow diverts buyers away from our listings to other agents. This is bad for listing agents and bad for their home selling clients because who knows listings best? The listing agent. And yet, because of this premier agent position and them displaying premier agents next to listings, buyers are tempted to call the premier agents and not the listing agent. They're your listings, you ought to get the calls. Second, Zillow's estimates. I don't even say anything about that. They're misleading to home buyers and sellers. They make our job more difficult. Zillow also, mad? Zillow uses our listings to attract traffic. I mean, Zillow wouldn't exist without our listings. And then they charge us. They charge thousands of dollars to be featured as a premier agent on the website to get business from those listings. And as an aggregate, as realtors as a whole, there are listings. I mean, is there something wrong about that? But the biggie, and this they just introduced as a test program in Orlando and Las Vegas, and we need to stop it right now, is Zillow's new Instant Offers program. It encourages sellers to bypass you, to bypass realtors and sell direct to Wall Street investors. Essentially, the way it works is home sellers go online to Zillow. They can go to the Instant Offers program part of the website. They can put information on their home, receive offers from up to 15 investors, 15 Wall Street investors within a very short order. And they do get a CMA. This is a lead gen play as well, a CMA from whomever the premier agent is that's paying for that area. Now, the CMA, how ridiculous, because the agent never gets to see the home. But the bottom line is that Zillow is using, what are they doing? They're using their credibility to persuade home sellers to sell their homes to investors who all they want to do is flip the homes and make money. You've got to sell for 10, you've got to buy for 10 to 15% at least under market. By the time you pay the cost of buying, pay the cost of carrying, put a risk factor in that you may be wrong in value, add a profit to, and then the cost of selling. I mean, it'd be hard to make money if you weren't charging at least getting a 15% discount. That means on a $300,000 home, the home seller is giving up $45,000. It's ridiculous, but the problem is Zillow has this big name, big image, big credibility, and so this is going to sucker home sellers into making a horrible mistake that is going to cost them an education for their kids, an amazing family vacation, or just sleeping better at night because they have more money in their bank account, and to do it all without the advice of a realtor or an appraiser or anyone. That's the bottom line. Instant Offers has the potential not just to harm home sellers, but also to rob realtors of millions in commission and ultimately destroy our business. This is an intrusion into real estate brokerage. And the only reason Zillow is not getting clamped down on in Florida, in Orlando, where they're offering a pilot program, and in Las Vegas, where they're offering a pilot program, is because they're not charging the consumer directly, but they're making money from it. You see, they're making money indirectly because it's a lead gen system for their premier agents. So this is a way to get the premier agents to stay on board and pay more. And you know that they have a plan to make money from the Wall Street investors. Bottom line is they're circumventing the licensing law in those two states by offering what is really a brokerage service, connecting buyers and sellers directly, offering a brokerage service, but doing it without a real estate license. So just a few things to share. Based on what I found online, 70 to 80% of Zillow's revenue comes from you. You give Zillow your listings, and then 78 to 80% of their revenue comes from you, premier agents, people who pay thousands of dollars, by the way, to suck other people's buyers away from their listings. I mean, what a model that is. Also, most people don't know when the merger took place between Zillow and Trulia. Look at this, 180 comments from Trulia employees, 250 comments from Zillow employees. On average, only at the bottom, they're only 4% of the clients. That's you. Only 4% of the agents who are paying big bucks were satisfied with the service that Trulia is offering. And there's similar comments all over out there. Zillow, same thing. Now, of course, Trulia is owned by Zillow. Also, look at this on primary data collected from sales execs at Zillow and Trulia. The sales employees, the people who deal with you, the people who sell the premier agent positions, they describe their work environment as stressful and toxic while stating that the job should be a last resort. Look at a few quotes here from Trulia people at the time of the merger. Vast majority of the agents you will call in have either been burned by Trulia or work with people who've been burned. I mean, just go on and on. There's hundreds of these on Trulia and Zillow out there. So bottom line, what should you do? I'm not trying to advocate we try to shut down Zillow, any of that stuff. We've all got work to do. We've all got businesses to build. But the bottom line is we need to stop instant offers. So on my nickel, my expense, Greg Hague, I built a website called www.stopzillow.com. It is, go take a look at it. It is a simple petition to the National Association of Realtors to warn Zillow, when I get 100,000 of your signatures on it, I'm going to take a written petition, print this sucker out. I'm going to get on a plane, fly my butt to NAR headquarters. I'm going to sit there till they'll see me, and I'm going to put this 100,000 realtor names in front of them. And the petition, just go in and read it. It'll take you 2 minutes at www.stopzillow.com. You can't Google it. You got to actually put in the URL because we just put the website up and it's not SEO'd. So bottom line is, it simply petitions NAR to say to Zillow, you will stop this instant offers program, or we will discourage realtors from advertising, from being a premier agent, and more importantly, we will encourage the MLSs around the country from doing what? From giving you the IDX feed. So there it is in a nutshell. This is Greg Hague, the Real Estate Mavericks. I'm on board, spending my money, my time, don't want anything from you except if you support this, go to www.stopzillow.com and add your name there. You'll see you can keep a box checked and you'll get a weekly update. That's it. If you uncheck the box, you'll never hear from us again. And also, we do now have a LinkedIn group. If you're on LinkedIn, a Stop Zillow LinkedIn group. Love to have you come over and leave your comments, whatever those comments are. Doesn't make any difference. They can be pro, con, whatever. We will post everything. Well, I'll finish up the way I always do. This is Greg Hague, and I salute the Zillow Maverick in you.